So when I was moving out of California, I sold my car. I had a stick shift sedan, and I was going to be flying to Indiana instead of driving. And since I moved in March of 2021, I actually haven't even owned a car. When I was at my parents' house, I didn't really have to go too many places, and the few times that I did need to go somewhere, I could go with my mom or dad, or a couple times I just borrowed their car. In Tennessee, I have most of the time been with my husband, and he has his truck, which I'm sitting in right now. But when he goes to California, hopefully soon, to pick up our things, obviously we still don't have that worked out yet, but I would need a vehicle. So we just drove here to North Carolina because we're really close to the border. But anyway, there was a vehicle here that we're going to look into and see if it's going to work because of kind of the land that we have and kind of the hills and the narrow roads and everything that are located by where we live. We want to make sure that we have an all-wheel drive vehicle, and of course I'll have to learn how to drive on ice and snow. Not that Tennessee gets it a lot, but we are really close to the mountains. Probably you could even say technically in the mountains. So there will be times that I'll have to deal with that as well. So anyway, we are here. Garth is right now just talking to the people about the vehicle. I'm in the car with Willow. Right now we brought her with us. And then once I know more, I will update you. So yesterday I was in the truck filming, stating that we were going to be looking at a car. At that time, Garth had gone to talk to the owner of the car lot to discuss the car. He came back and let me know it seems like it was from somewhere up north where they probably salt the roads more. It looked like there was a lot of rust on parts of the fasteners under the hood, and lug nuts had been changed, probably due to rust as well. We went ahead and took it for a test drive just to see, and of course we decided this just was not the right car for us. But we had driven, I don't know, about 25 or 30 miles to a lot in North Carolina because Garth has a particular vehicle that he would like, including manual transmission. So there aren't a lot of manual transmissions around. So we will continue the search and see what happens. Phase 2, Garth is test driving a vehicle. Whoop. He's driving it on our grass and yard to see how it works, I guess. Guess he wants me to come check it out. So it looks like attempt number 2 to get a car actually worked. So as I said earlier, Garth was bringing the car here, and he took me out on a quick little test drive. We actually just drove it right on our land here, just on the little hills behind our house, and then went on the highway. And then I came back to work, and Garth went to drive it up to kind of the dirt roads on the mountains, and it's actually been raining a bit off and on the last couple days, so it was a bit muddy, but he made sure it was going to work for where we intend to move in the long run, which will be probably a couple of years actually. But Garth is hoping to build a house at some point on some land, and the hill is a bit steep, so he wanted to make sure we could find a vehicle that would work for that. So anyway, he just called. He'd returned the vehicle, talked to the gentleman, got a price that they both agreed on, and now he'll be coming back to pick me up so I can go with him to drive one of the vehicles home. Actually, drive my new vehicle home. So anyway, I will post more when we actually get the vehicle here, and you can see what we got.